3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. And today we have Clark Jones here. He's a stand-up comedian and also the host of Classic Black Dudes. Yes?
CBD oil.
Said it, nailed it.
Yes.
That's tight. Before we get to that though, thank you to our sponsor, Native Deodorant. Native creates simple, safe, and effective products that people use in their bathroom every day. Woo. Native Deodorant is formulated without aluminum, parabens, and talc, and uses ingredients found in nature such as coconut oil, shea butter, and tapioca starch. And Native is never tested on animals.
So they're not trying to put it on dogs, thank God.
Yeah.
Making the switch to aluminum-free deodorant does not mean having to sacrifice on product performance. Native has over 9,000 5-star reviews. It comes in a variety of scents for men and women such as coconut and vanilla, lavender and rose, and cucumber and mint. They also have an unscented formula and a baking soda-free formula for those with sensitivities. For 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code OTR during checkout.
There's no risk to try. Native offers free shipping as well as returns and exchanges in the USA. Again, for 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code OTR during checkout. Thank you, Native.
Thank you.
Yes.
Woohoo!
So Clark,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Things are going well. Happy to be here out in Monterey Park. Can I shout out where we are?
Yup.
Is that
Yup.
okay? You ain't got no stalkers.
Get to know
right?
you?
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, how about this? When I interview people for my companies,
Yeah.
I usually ask them one of these questions. What's something that you're very embarrassed about that you've never told anybody?
That's hard.
Give me like a category.
Yeah.
Experiences, things I like to
For
enjoy.
example, one of the people that we interviewed told me that,
It's a secret. Don't say that one.
but I'm not attaching
Don't
the
say
name.
that one. It doesn't matter. Don't
But that was
say
a
it.
good one.
I know, but you can't say it.
Why? Because we'll know.
Can't tell you secrets.
It's just fucked up because we said we weren't gonna say anything, and I
tell
know
you
what he's about to
secrets.
say.
Oh, damn.
Damn, y'all got a good.
What's yours
synergy.
then?
Yeah, we're pretty good.
You
What's
knew it.
yours?
Yeah. What's something?
What do you mean? I'm not interviewing myself.
No, you answer your question.
Help me
Oh,
out.
I don't need answers to my own questions.
We're asking you.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
What is the most, what was the question? What is the most embarrassing moment?
That you've never told anybody?
Yeah. See, even you get thrown off guard. You know what?
No, because I say so much shit here that it's like,
That's the thing.
He's
That's
told
the
you
thing.
guys everything.
yeah, I'm like, you guys know more about me than I probably even remember.
And as a stand-up, it's hard because I talk about everything. The more embarrassing it is, I'm like, oh shit, I can use that. Yeah.
What's something that you did then that girls would be like, man, I'll suck his dick?
Oh.
Wow. Wow. I've never. You know what? I was about to say something terrible.
Don't say it.
No, no,
You have to say it now.
I mean, like something dope that I did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't know if a girl will suck my dick for this, but like,
There's probably someone that will.
this is real. This is real. This is a real thing. And I'm, I do make jokes about it, but I recently had to take care of my mom because she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Oh, no.
So,
How do you make jokes about that?
well, I used to get spankings as a kid, like really bad. My mom would whip me as a kid, and like, so because she was weakened, I was like, damn, I could have took this, like, but
I
spanked her ass back.
I was like, man, if she had this cancer had hit a little bit earlier, I could have took, because I stole some candy. I remember I got the worst whooping of my life. I'm like, man, this cancer strength is more insufferable, you know?
Yeah, why couldn't you get cancer earlier?
Yeah, exactly. Not something dire, but like a beatable one.
Do you want an answer to your first question? If a girl would suck your dick or not? If they heard that?
Yeah, no,
You want an answer to that?
I didn't finish the story.
Oh.
So I went home.
I don't think anybody's sucking her dick based on that.
I'm gonna say that probably not.
Yeah, but no. I'm saying my experiences going. I went home last week, and I just was basically my mom's in-house like nurse for 2 days.
That's dick suck
with helping her walk and helping her get dressed and like just the whole from 0 to 60. I didn't do any shows. I wasn't on social media, anything. It was just like whatever you need. I'm here for you.
That's a good
nice.
It's beautiful.
That's dope, man.
That's a good
You
man.
guys are actually the first people I told that. So.
Wow,
That's
thank
beautiful.
you, dude.
Cause I'd be like, tough luck, mom.
No, it's hard. Me and my mom are super duper tight.
Are you an
like,
only
super-
child?
No, I'm the youngest though. So like,
Okay.
You don't have any siblings, or?
I do, but like,
Cause that's immediately what I do.
it's
Hey,
Yeah.
mom's in trouble.
right.
Go get her.
Right. So my he's a nurse, so he's been.
So he's even more fit for the job.
But nurses are busy.
Oh, doing other
Taking
taking care of other
taking
moms.
care of other people, taking care of
Other
other
people's moms.
daughters, sons, moms. So like, I was just like, I gotta go. I just went to the airport and just waited for a ticket to open up, and I just flew the fuck home.
Were you like, hey, isn't this funny how you used to wipe my ass and now I'm wiping your ass?
I didn't. I thought about it, but you know what? In the moment, here's the thing. Even like. People are always like, I'm not ready to be a parent or something like that. I'm too selfish and all this. But something kicks in when you have to do what you have to do. So to where like you're thinking like, man, I'll never do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like in a moment, somebody you love needs something.
Yeah.
All that flies out the window.
Dang.
You're not even thinking like about. I mean, it's in retrospect. I'm like, I can't believe. I'm like, Mom, you don't have any gloves. She didn't have any gloves. So I was just like, roll up my sleeves. Literally roll up my sleeves and do what I have to do.
That's love, man.
That's in its purest form. My mom's is the reason why I know how to love another person, because I take that, all the things that she did for me, just like, I mean, I could be here all day talking about me and my mom's relationship, but all the things that she's taught for me, I look at how I treat other people I care about, and I'm like, oh man, this is. So like, if they don't get that, then that's usually when we don't work out as a couple, if they can't take the type of, overbearing, like, you need something, I'll make sure that you're physically safe and all of that.
I wish I had a black woman in my life.
You need one, at least one.
My mom didn't teach me how to love at all. I had to learn by myself.
Go on Black Twitter and.
Asian moms teach you how to torture people.
Really?
And hate
Yep.
and judge.
But they teach you how to pay the bills, though.
Oh, that's something to do.
Are Asian moms passive aggressive?
No, they're just aggressive.
They're direct.
So the funny stereotype is this. The stereotype is like
But they love everyone else.
I'm thinking of Jewish
They love your
moms.
friends. They love
women
everyone.
Are so subservient, like they're so quiet and like good. I'm like, you don't fucking know shit.
You don't know mom.
That's a dude.
They
I
are
was at Sizzler, and I saw an older Asian couple, and the guy, like, I always was taught all these like traditional norms. The guy was going up and grabbing the food. It's a buffet, so anybody can go up. But he went up, got her food, then he went up, got his food.
Because he's in trouble for something.
It was like, yeah, and Sizzler's her spot. So he was like, okay.
He's in trouble.
One way to fix this. It was, I had never, because I'm just used to, like you said, it's supposed to be like, oh, Asian customs is the woman bows down to the man. And
That's what people think.
that's what people think, bro.
But they run everything, and they're like Kim Jong-un.
Do you guys hear that?
It's the
I
back.
hear the sound of his pants being unzipped and getting sucked off right now.
Oh, wow.
I think I just heard
That's why the
that.
bathroom lights on.
Yeah, I think I just heard that.
The more he speaks, the more legs slowly start to spread like a blossoming flower in the morning.
Like he knows his
Like a lotus.
Like it's just slowly opening up this way.
Yeah, you're a smart man.
Yep.
Smart man.
How's your mama now?
She actually, I was just talking to her on the phone.
About to be the splits now.
She just called me because they're getting her a medication that'll like help the chemotherapy along. So it was tough because I hadn't heard from her for like 3 days. So I was just like,
Where are you at?
Alone or is someone helping her?
she has a nurse who's not there 24 hours. But like, I had to realize like, yo, sometimes she's gonna be busy. Like, she's not ghosting me and nothing like that. She's just, going through chemotherapy. So she apologized. She's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't call back. And so I just give her that space to kind of work through her shit. But she just called me and she sounded stronger and it sounds like the medication's working and fuck it.
Is she still working?
Nice.
Or she?
No. She was right before.
That's rough.
It was sudden as fuck, man. Like, she went in, she thought she had a stomach ache and then it turned out to be cancer, and they had like,
Oh shit! I need some Pepto.
oh man, right? Then that Dimetap, none of that. She usually just takes the Robitussin. That didn't work, and they. This is what's so crazy, and I'm kind of been telling this story to people, but you know, doctors they just fucking shoot beyond the pale when they do a diagnosis. Those snap ones, because they're like, oh yeah, it's looking like stage 4, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in Chicago, like stage 4. So
How many stages are there?
4.
Oh shit!
That's the last thing.
You know that?
No.
I knew that.
There's no stage 5.
Damn, I thought they came out with new stages.
No.
that's-
I never studied cancer in depth. I don't know.
I don't think anyone does until they're affected by
So
it.
like 5th year senior, no, it's
Because if they say stage 4, I'm all like,
Okay.
what does that mean?
it's a yeah, just that's it. So like they told me that I was supposed to come in Thursday. That was this was a month ago. I had to go that day because I'm just like, I can't be in fucking Eagle Rock while my mom is dying. So I fly there. They removed like a 15-pound fucking baby worth of fluid from her. And then they're like, oh yeah, it's just small traces now. And I'm like, bitch, you said stage 4. Like, you don't say that unless you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, thank God, yes, but like that
For
was
them, it's everyday talk. But the way that they're presenting it to other people,
right.
it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You gave me a heart attack.
Like, just say we don't know. I'd rather say you don't know.
Yeah.
And fucking.
Or
but,
we think it might be.
But I think that's their way of like being able to provide good news. Where like they take you there emotionally and then they bring it back. Like
That's
they'll
bad,
say,
'cause
yeah.
you don't know who you're dealing with. What if that person is like, oh my god, then what's the point of being
Great
around?
negotiators, actually.
That's like it's very.
It's a great negotiation tactic.
I feel like there's one movie villain. I can't think of who it is. Who kind of.
Mini-Me?
Mini-Me or like Hans Gruber, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, from Die Hard?
Yeah, I just think like they always overdo it so they can bring you back and you go.
That's the best tactic in the world, though.
It's scary.
is
You set the bar
for
so
Later on,
It is for Disneyland rides, so I love it that they say like, oh hey, it's gonna be 60 minutes. You get in line, you're like, that felt like 40 minutes. That's cool for that, but it's your mom and you talking about stage 4 cancer, you take a airplane, you're like, what was that?
Give me my money back for buying a same day air ticket. So y'all want to play games with
You
the
could
time.
do that. I know you could just go to airports and be like, hey, just tell me when something up.
Yeah, I just waited. It was.
Would you rather have it like, oh, your mom got a tummy ache, and then later, just kidding, it was cancer?
I'd rather them say, no, say it's cancer. Say that we have to do some operation. Say what it is, but don't tell me it's the end of the fucking line and I'm in California.
Right.
That's true, because that's like, it's like, hey, she has stage 4 cancer, and you show up and they're like, it was just the flu.
We just wanted you to fly in. We so glad you're here. It's just fine. It's fine. It was she had to snip.
Hey, this is a social experiment, you know? We're trying to promote more family, you know, face-to-face and get together.
It's like
This hospital is about bringing families together.
it's like, hey Clark, look at that camera right there. It's like, oh, we just punked. We got you. It's not cancer at all.
It's like, you fucker.
Don't ever play with me like that.
I had $1 million deal and shit. And they're like, well, what's really important, your mom or money?
I left set. I mean, without money, my mom, she got to pay for these treatments. You know what I'm saying? So I need that
How long
bread.
has she been battling it?
This has been a month. So this is like fresh.
Oh, this is all fresh.
This is fresh as fuck. I was just in Chicago the second time last week.
But isn't comedy awesome? Like, to be able to, it's just another tool to cope.
The dopest thing about comedy, being an artist, writer, whatever, is like whatever you're going through, you can write your way out of it.
Yeah, you can
You have
own
to.
your history.
You can own
Yeah.
it, you can tell it, you can create it, you can embellish, you can do all these things. If you're not getting booked enough, write better jokes. If you're going through something weird, write a joke about it. Tell a story about it. The best thing is like, if I write like I write like a half-hour pilot or something like that. Everything that I can't say on stage, this character can say. You know what I mean?
Character.
Because the character said it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can cancel the character. You can cancel Jimmy, but you can't cancel me. I didn't say it.
I thought that was effective in what was that special? The Tiffany Haddish We Ready? A special that they had on Netflix?
Was that the first one?
I think it was just the first one. It was all the women that came out that did that.
yeah.
I felt like that applied a lot to them, where they were just talking about their truths coming up. But since it's through comedy, I think they were able to cope with it a little bit better because they were able to do that.
I've never heard somebody say, you know what, I don't want to laugh. Now, they don't want to hear a joke that's not funny, but you always want to laugh. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the
How long
biggest.
have you been doing stand-up?
10 years. Yeah, I've been
What got
doing
you
it.
started?
There was a friend of mine named Will Miles who's very accomplished too. He just did the Comedy Central half hours and writes for Grownish and Southside, and we went to high school together in college. And he started it, and I was like, well, all right, let me write some jokes for you. And some of the jokes didn't really fit his personality because we're from opposite sides of town. So I went up to an open mic, tried it, and here was the problem. The first experience went well, right? Like if I had bombed, I'd be like, well, this ain't for me. But because it went well, I was kind of fucking hooked after that.
You're like, I could do this.
Yeah.
And the energy, the live energy, yeah, it's
It
crazy.
was like, what, 45 minutes I was up there? 2 minutes I was on stage.
Oh my gosh.
But to me, it was like, oh.
2 minutes probably felt like an hour though.
When it's going well, you just like, damn, I was fucking killing. I may have, in retrospect, it's always like, in my mind, it's funnier than it was, but I knew I got laughs. And I fucking fell in love right away. It was like immediate.
That's awesome.
Because it's nothing like, I'm making strangers laugh off some shit I created, which is kind of like a little God complexy, but it's real. You know what I mean? Like, people I know sometimes don't laugh, but I never met.
I feel like your friends are the hardest critics.
Yep. Or your wife.
Oh, that's the worst.
Because your wife can't be your friend.
I don't know.
They've heard it a million times. It doesn't hit them the same.
Yeah, it can be. I'm just way more comfortable. The more people, the more comfortable I am because the faces don't distinguish themselves, right?
So it's a numbers game. Like you do it so much that they're no longer like people.
It's just like, or like comedy crowds can be a little insecure. So like, if this whole side of the room is laughing and you start laughing like, oh, I don't want to be weird and not laugh, even if you don't think it's that funny. But if most of the room is laughing, so it's like contagious.
Dude, really?
You know what I mean?
Like this.
Or if nobody's laughing and you think something is real funny, people will laugh like this. You know what I mean? They'll cover their mouth or like hold it in because they don't want to seem weird if they're the only one.
Yeah, we're very social like that. Gorillas the same way where like when they interact with humans, they'll look to make sure like anybody's looking at them. They're like, all right, cool, let me like say what's up to this weird human over here. Like, because they'll wait to find approval before they do anything. Same way that we do. That's why we have like
Like if
much
the alpha
similarities to them.
approves?
Yeah, alpha, or just like even if, homegirl is like, I think, oh, am I weird for talking to this person? Same with like comedy, you know.
Damn.
Primate thing, huh?
They're self-conscious about
Yeah, they are.
how they look.
They have social. They're very social animals. Same with dolphins. Dolphins have the same kind of thing. Not the same thing with like interacting with humans, but like making sure
social.
that they're social and that what they do will be okay with the people that they're with. So
They rape though, right?
they also do rape as well.
So,
They rape a lot.
do-
They keep
do
sex
rape.
slaves.
yeah.
They go to, they have dolphin gangs and then they steal the girls from other tribes and then that's their sex.
And it's all species. If they're in the water and the dolphin is around, the dolphin's gonna fuck that animal.
They'll fuck a starfish if they could.
Octopus.
Others, I thought it was just dolphins on dolphins.
No,
No, they rape
anything.
people.
Otters.
Well, I knew about the people because I knew about the people.
Cause what?
Well,
You know about the people. You know dolphins rape people because
Oh my God, have you been raped?
no.
Talk about
What are
it,
you
man.
I
into,
just remember the
man?
episode of King of the Hill where Hank, I don't know if it was a dolphin or it was an orca. What was that episode where he got messed up by like a?
Is that when he's like on his honeymoon or something?
We want to know how you know. You didn't say I think. You said I know.
I should have saw I think because I saw that episode and I was like, oh snap, they really like do that kind of stuff. And then I think I looked it up and I was like, oh,
They
they
hump
do.
people.
Yeah, that they do. And I think that's something you're not supposed to do when you're like interacting with them or petting them. Like,
Let them fuck you?
no.
You're not supposed to flirt with them.
No, you're not supposed to be too close to them. Like, don't, because they
they might
can
fuck.
get aggressive. Just in the same like a dog will come and like hug your leg, that kind of thing. Like they tell you to be careful of that when you're in those pools, when you're like at SeaWorld and stuff like that. It's like.
You been to SeaWorld? Have y'all been to SeaWorld?
When I was a kid, yeah.
I've never been. I gotta get down.
When
to
I was a
San
kid, I always wanted to go, but then after finding out like all this shit about them, I'm like,
Dolphins?
damn it, I can
See, I
never
went
fulfill that
before.
childhood.
Before I found out about that stuff, I went before.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying now I can never fulfill
I
that.
can't go back,
'Cause now
but-
I know.
What is it? I still haven't found out about any of it. What is it?
What like what is it called? Blackfish?
There's very harmful to the animals. I mean, that's the reason why
They're
that
in
orca,
captivity, like.
Yeah, because the captivity was one of them. That's the reason why that orca killed Homegirl is because like they don't
They got
like
stressed.
being there, you know. And at one point, I think the girl had her foot like over the pool or whatever, just like feeding them, snatched them straight down to the bottom of the pool, never came back up again.
You mean to tell me a killer whale?
Orca.
To tell me
Orca.
a killer fucking whale
Took
killed
her down like a seal.
You're not gonna believe this.
Wow, we got to be careful what we name
They
people.
put them in a small little area. They can't swim in that circle.
Drowner whale.
All the people that are hating,
Saw a whale.
they've never seen the actual SeaWorld show. That shit was so good.
Hey, it's so good though. To be honest, it was a magical
It was
experience.
so
man.
good.
Because all the kids want to go to the front glass and get splashed.
You wear the little
Yeah.
raincoat thingy and you just splash. Come on, Shabu, give it to me. Come on.
All come, just on the ranges.
Oh, that's how they get back at us, huh? It's just like you just
Sperm whale living up to the reputation.
humans.
I need a money tree orca just fucking just spitting out dollar bills for me.